Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here. We are here. Tomorrow, Friday the 20th. Yeah, today's 19th. The 20th, we have 4 more autumn MVP. What? 92 overalls. Aces, MVPs, whatever they're called. It's aces, the autumn aces. 4 more are coming tomorrow to be put into the night train lane sets to get them all back in that. However, there are going to be a string of solos again that you can do to get a free one. The caveat this time is they're not like just play yourself, they're all co-op solos and stuff. So I don't like that idea. I know why EA did it, and I get it, but I don't like it. Okay. Now, just like last time, you're going to be able to go into there and you're going to be able to pick one, and that's the one you're going to be able to get for free as you power it up. Which one are we taking? Well, okay. So obviously, we can start by saying, if you're going to do the night train lane set, it doesn't matter which one you take. Okay? It just doesn't matter. But if not, let's take a look at them. And they're good cards. They're good cards. They're very similar to cards that exist currently. So maybe you could sell a card or something for it. Now, for me personally, on my no money spend account, I'm still thinking. I don't know which one I really want. We'll talk about the good and the bad of each of these cards, okay? And you can obviously make a decision because it's your team. You know the holes you have and the holes you need to fill. Maybe a theme team. Who knows? So Danelle Hunter, left end. A left end that's fast. Almost like we have 100 of them in the game so far this year. Because we kind of do. We kind of do. But 86 speed, 89 excel. Both good stats. The block shot 87 is good. Power move at 86, finesse move at 93. It's a good card. He compares very, very well to this gentleman right here. I'm going to show him to you on the screen here because that's what we do. He compares well to this guy. So Curse is, they're very similar cards. Curse is just a little bit faster, okay, and stronger, but otherwise they're pretty similar cards. And I like Curse. Curse plays well. I'm sure Hunter will play well as well. But ends like this, kind of dime a dozen. Kind of dime a dozen-ish. You can play him at D-tackle. That is the bonus here. You can spy him. Again, that's a bonus. You need a real cheap spy, though. Brian Burns does exist, too. Von Miller is the second one, who, again, looks very similar to Hunter, even. Is almost the same. He's almost the same. So Hunter had 93 and 86. Vaughn has 91 and 88. So their number of pass moves is still the same, right? One's +2 -2 +2 -2, right? But Vaughn obviously can only go down to DN, but he can play outside linebacker just fine. But I always feel like Von Miller cards play really well. So if I were thinking long-term game, who's the most likely to get another really big upgrade out of this bunch? It's probably Von Miller. He obviously cannot get Teams of Week cards. He's hurt, right? He may be coming back, I heard, but I don't think so. But he's still hurt. So we have Vaughn here, right? Okay. Okay, like Vaughn is a good-looking card. He's a good-looking card. But you know who he looks like? Another guy that's existed. Let's show him to you again. Khalil Mack, right? Khalil Mack is a slightly better pass rusher. Okay? He is. Instead of 91-88, he's 93-87. He's slightly better. He's not at 90-90, but you can get them both to 90-90. But Vaughn is going to be actually faster because this is Khalil Mack powered up with Shaker. So his base card would have been 84 speed. Vaughn's base card is 86, which means that powered up with Shaker for me, he would be 88. If you're at Sprinter, he'd be 89. Vaughn is a good card. He's like a faster Khalil Mack. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I like Vaughn. Again, I was thinking long term, Vaughn's probably a better option. Then we got Austin Hooper. And again, like, another tight end. I know we kind of like, we didn't really like Todd Heap. He's like a slightly worse version of him. Okay? Just from the looks of it here. But he's still a good tight end. Still a good tight end. Serviceable, for sure. He's not quite Waller, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I do like the card. It doesn't stand out to me. For me personally, I obviously have a Falcons theme team. I'll have to get him, right? But if I didn't have a theme team here, I'm probably not going to get this card. I would just be my opinion. That doesn't strike me as someone who's going to get a 99. Doesn't strike me as someone who may never ever get another card within the game as well. Who knows? And the last one we have is Aaron Jones. Now, well deserved. Aaron Jones is a monster. He's a monster in real life. Running back is dime a dozen. Facts. You say facts. You just say it back to the screen. Facts. They're dime a dozen. Another elusive back archetype. Receiving back archetype is kind of what I prefer. But it's not a bad looking card. It's just he's a theme team card. He's a theme team card, okay? So while you've got a running back better than this guy. It's not that he's bad. You probably just already have someone that's very similar, maybe a little faster, like that. You know, if his break tackle was 90, maybe that's the thing, right? If his catching was a little higher, if it's a different archetype, maybe like all those things could have raised him up a bit. Now, what I'll say about all these 4 cards here is, they all look good. I don't really think, me personally, aside from Vaughn, they don't have this long-term potential. Even for me on a no money spent account, where if I were going to do the Night Train Lane set to get Night Train Lane, and I were to like, I could add these cards to my team. What am I really getting rid of? I'm not going to keep Aaron Jones, right? I could keep Von Miller and I could keep Hunter. No problem. Pass rushers are always welcome, for sure. Are they the best cards? No, but I could make it work. Hooper, I could put him at tight end too, but none of these cards are really jumping out of that. When we saw Vaughn, when I saw his name come up on the screen, I was like, we're going to get some good cards. And as I just looked through more there, I was like, they're not quite what I was hoping they would be. It's still a free card. And I still think that if you have a hole on your team to fill the hole. If you have a chance to make coins by taking a free card that's going to replace a position, go do that, right? Go ahead. Go for it. If this can make you 200,000 coins, that's not a bad deal, right? Not a bad deal at all. If you can just say, like, I'm going to play these souls, I'm going to get it done, I'm just planning for the future, maybe you just go Vaughn. I think a lot of people are going to go Von Miller. I think then you're going to get the theme teamites are going to come across and they're going to pick their Joneses and their Hoopers. Even Hunter but none of these cards stand out. Night Train doesn't even really stand out. Unfortunately, it's Night Train Lane. He should stand out, right? But it doesn't really stand out. Will I get him? Yeah. But I don't know if I'm going to get him on my no money spend account. I'm really going to have to look and see what the cost is. And maybe not just jump and try to finish it immediately. Maybe be a little patient with it. But they're good cards. They're not great cards. But it's still a free card. So, I think I'm going to do the Night Train Lane set on my main account. So, I probably won't end up doing the solos. Because I'm just going to try to get it done quickly. For my other account, I think since I'm not sure which way I want to go yet, to do Night Train Lane or not, I will probably take Von Miller just in case. That's where my heart is at. I feel like more than half of you guys are going to feel the same way there. I love that we get free cards. I love that they're easy solos, not a long string. The co-op part sucks. I just wish they were like slightly, but if they were like just +1s everywhere, they would feel more like 92s. And you could be like, okay, I could replace this guy, you know? They're just probably very similar to a lot of cards you have, so. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Hopefully it goes quick. Hopefully co-op solos work. They probably won't, but we'll laugh. I'll laugh. I'm gonna laugh if they don't, but be great. Take care. I'm out. Peace.